on the program today as we look at this big growing political storm. PKD Nambiar, political analyst and commentator, joins us. Welcome, PKD. Also joining us is a lawyer and public policy researcher, Divij Joshi. It's good to see you, Divij, after a long time. Sriram Curry is a senior journalist based out of Telangana. He is also one of the journalists who received that particular alert on his phone today, warning of a state-sponsored attack. We'll find out how he's feeling and whether he has any more clarity in a moment from now. Pranesh Prakash is with us. Pranesh explains all things technical to us. We always turn to him for help, and it's good to see you here, Pranesh. And also joining us is the Congress spokesperson, Advocate Mahima Singh. Always a pleasure, Mahima.
Well, I think you were mentioned about the Pegasus 1, and this is the second time which we are seeing it. I think this is a serious concern, and if it is only for a selective number of people, whether it is journalists and the MPs or whatever it may be, that adds further more concerning. But one thing I am surprised, because I participated in a number of debates related to Pegasus then. That time it was the media has almost decided that there is Pegasus is used into all these journalists and celebrities or whatever, the political celebrities, which I call them. So, but unfortunately, when the Supreme Court appointed committee asked all those people to submit, if you have a strong feeling that your phone has been compromised by government or by some other agency, in India's case, India's tech forensic is very, very, very good. In fact, even from the international organizations do consult us for that. So I think it is important. There should be complaints which is filed under the cyber law or any other laws which may be prevailed in the country. So I think then, if required, all those people who feels that this has been happened, in fact, but then such kind of a messages do come and go in many times. In fact, I received a message somewhat similar about your phone is under threat. Maybe someone else is watching. I have been using an iPhone ever since iPhone has come in. But then I asked my office, I run an IT company, so I asked my cyber guy that, yeah, what is this? Sir, ye chhod do, aap isko koi farak nahi padta.
So I mean, honestly, I should know better after we were hacked, but I may not have even read an iMessage. That's the other point. Like, I may not have even read it. If I'd read it, I would probably thought it's spam.
No, this is a series of messages, this kind of a messages. I'm not saying that this is especially an Apple as a device, because it is supposed to be one of the finest when it comes to security. Do come with such kind of an issue of notices, whether it is in the email or iCloud or for that matter, any other stuff. But I think the matter of concern here should be that all these people who feel that they have been snooped by the government or government agencies, or for that matter, anybody, should be
So here's the zero-sum nature of the game, because nobody actually submits their devices, and that's something
nobody. So if you don't have anything much to hide, nobody is interested in your personal profile or personal details.
But come on, yeah, no. Would you hand over your phone? Would you hand over your phone to perfect strangers? You may have nothing to hide, but you have a thing called your privacy, upheld by the Supreme Court, the right to privacy.
No,
right? I think you have your private life.
You cannot even see when you are attacked. When the question is that you are not privacy means you are only giving it to the authorities who is responsible to get justice for you.
It's a fair point. That makes it political.
There may have been some of the BJP MPs may also have received it. They may not wanted to make this as a political thing. I told you that about a year ago I got a message, but I don't remember that message. This is something which most of the people do get. But if at an organized time, in a one-day period or a 24 hours period, if everybody is from the opposition is getting such kind of a message, there could be another angle. Since there are some technical people, all these people may have opened, because since we are talking about an India alliance or those kind of a people, they may have opened a particular link, and that link could even lead to some kind of a malware. And Apple, as a one of the most sophisticated technology platform, may have stopped it.
Okay. Let me.
I think it requires to have a very, very
okay. The 2.0 There are 2 points you've made.
Define it
There are
as of now. Even the people who are there, nobody can define it. I even asked my people. I have a big cyber team. They could not. They said that it could be anything.
Now,